Today's obituaries are brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Mary Kathleen Roper, age 90, of Garden City, will be at 2 p.m. Today at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. W.C. Green will officiate burial in Garden City Cemetery. Private funeral arrangements are incomplete for Thomas Allen O'Ligney, age 70, of Hansville. He passed away yesterday at Golden Living Center in Winchester, Tennessee. Graveside services for Betty Jean Bradford, age 83, of Taft, Tennessee, formerly of Vinemont, will be at 10 a.m. on Saturday at Ebenezer Cemetery in Vinemont. Brother Van Johnson will officiate for those services. Coleman Funeral Home is directing. Those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
One of the most frequently asked questions I receive out on the campaign trail is, why do you want to be the sheriff of Coleman County? Coleman County is my home. It's where I was born and raised, and it's where my wife Susie and I will raise our 2 boys. And there's nothing more important to me than my Lord and Savior, my family, and my home. And I would like to ask for your vote.
Do you know who's helping Mac Buttram with this campaign? Montgomery insider Charlotte Meadows, an Obama disciple bent on changing Alabama's schools. Another Buttram supporter is same-sex marriage advocate Michelle Rhee. When head of the Washington, D.C. school system, Rhee faced accusations of a cheating scandal on student test scores to make herself look better. Is this who we want shaping our children's education? One candidate says no. This Tuesday, vote Republican candidate Corey Harbison for state representative.
As you can see on the screen, Premier Bank presents Today on 2. We are broadcasting on Charter Cable. We're on the internet, channel2coleman.com. And of course, we archive our programs on the same website, courtesy of YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. Once again, we have a beautiful summer day, and there's going to be a big change in the weather in a few days.
Really? A good change or a bad change?
Let's look.
Okay.
Find out. Our
I'm
weather's brought
scared.
to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. Here's the weather almanac for the 11th of July in Cullman, Alabama. The average high, 91. The average low, 71. The record high, 102 in 1914. The record low, 56 in 1963. Remember that record low. Okay, sunset 1 minute after 8, sunrise tomorrow morning at 5:44.
It's not going to snow, is it?
We'll see. That would be news, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Here's the satellite picture over the southeast. It looks pretty good. And here's our forecast for today. It'll be a sunny day today with a high of 92. Clear tonight, low of 69. Sunny again tomorrow with a high of 93. And for the next 5 days. Sunday, 93. Monday, 90. But look at there. Tuesday, 80.
Whoa.
Wednesday, 81 with a low of 59. Whoa. Not quite to the record low. Getting down there. Thursday, 81 for a high, a low of 62.
We're going to have to get out sweaters.
So a nice break in the heat in the middle of next week.
And out of nowhere.
What I saw was, remember last winter they had this polar vortex?
Yes.
Came out of Canada or whatever.
Yes.
Moving through the United States. So they say another one is coming.
A polar vortex in July.
Polar vortex. Record low temperatures all the way across the middle of the country into our part of the country.
Because we do live in Alabama and it has to do something weird. Every summer it has to do something weird.
That's right. So anyway, a nice break in the heat coming up the middle of next week, and hopefully no storms along with that. But we'll go from 90 to 80. I'll go along with that for a few days.
I mean, it's going to feel really nice.
All right, Facebook friend for today.
Okay, Julia Hill is our Facebook friend, and she likes Jason Aldean and Mitch Smith Chevrolet. So
all right.
We like her. So she's going to get that large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. She just has to come by the station and pick up that certificate.
And we want to bring you up to date on a news story. Saw this on Twitter this morning. There was an apartment fire at 2 o'clock this morning in the Oak Ridge Apartments. This is located off Highway 278 near Smith Farms. Cullman and Vinemont Fire Departments responded to the call. The south side of the complex was engulfed in flames. 3 fire trucks came from Cullman and 1 from the Vinemont Providence Department. 2 people were sent to CRMC with smoke inhalation. Another person transferred to the burn center at UAB. And the Red Cross is on the scene to assist those who had to evacuate, and the fire marshal will be there to investigate the cause of the fire a little bit later on.
Wow.
So hopefully that the injuries are not very, very serious. Burn situation is probably the worst situation.
Yeah, the worst, because those are serious generally.
Anyway, that available through Twitter and WKUL. Johnny Thornton put that information together this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's see. Who's our guest for today?
Matt Gentry is going to be our guest today. We're really excited to have him here.
And I'm sure that he's counting down the hours until the runoff on Tuesday. Boy, it's been a long campaign for the people running for office. We'll talk to Matt Gentry right after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Cullman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Do you know who's helping Mac Buttram with this campaign? Montgomery insider Charlotte Meadows, an Obama disciple bent on changing Alabama's schools. Another Buttram supporter is same-sex marriage advocate Michelle Rhee. When head of the Washington, D.C. school system, Rhee faced accusations of a cheating scandal on student test scores to make herself look better. Is this who we want shaping our children's education? One candidate says no. This Tuesday, vote Republican candidate Corey Harbison for state representative.
We continue with more of Today on 2, and as Tahani mentioned, Matt Gentry is our guest today. Matt, running for Coleman County Sheriff. The runoff will be on Tuesday. Matt, are you down to how many hours yet?
We're about there. We're getting close.
When did you start campaigning? How long has it been?
January 1.
Okay, so half a year.
Yes, sir.
Half a year you've been working at it. Any surprises from what you expected a campaign to be like?
The biggest surprise is how blessed I've been with the people of Coleman County. I mean, they're great. I mean, everywhere I go, people are very loving and want to help you and want to assist you in the campaign, want to sit down and eat with you and talk with you. And it's just been a blessing, and I love it. So.
Somebody made the remark to me a few years ago, they didn't realize how big Coleman County is till they ran for office.
Yeah.
Did you run into that?
It's huge. You know, and working as a deputy, I mean, I've been all over the county, but you're in segments. But when you're campaigning, it is a big county. It is huge. So.
And probably a lot of events that take place that you didn't have any idea?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we'll go look at our calendar, and you know, me and my wife will break it down, and we'll say, all right, we got 7 events on Saturday to attend, and you're just hopping from event to event. So,
wow.
You've got 2 precious little boys. How do they think about Dad campaigning for sheriff?
Oh, they love it. Their favorite's door to door. They like walking up, handing somebody the card, and saying, hey, will you vote for my dad? And that's their favorite now. They're not too much on doing the big signs, putting the big signs up. They don't care about that, but they love the door-to-door stuff, and they really like the events that have blow-ups, you know, the jumpies and stuff.
Sure.
So that's their favorite campaigning event. So
let's talk about what people come to you about, or when you're out campaigning, the things that they bring up. What's the number one issue that people have?
The number one issue is probably drugs. You know, what direction we're going to take drug enforcement in. What are my views on drug enforcement, and how we're going to correct the problem in our community?
Well, let's talk about your views.
Yes, sir.
What's the best way to, we're not going to totally eliminate the drug problem, but we sure hopefully can lessen the problem. What are your views?
Well, I think you have to work it on all levels. You have to go at it on not only going after the lower level drug distributor, but going after the upper level drug trafficker. And sometimes as law enforcement officials, they get so focused on political notoriety or stats that they're going after those lower level guys all the time, and they forget about the guy that's bringing in 20 pounds of meth at a time. You know, and you have to learn to go after both levels. But the biggest failure we have is the failure to educate our people or our children to the new drug trends coming in the community. DARE's a great program, but it stops at 6th grade. My question is, what about our children in 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grade, 11th, 12th? I mean, they're going through all kind of changes within their body. They're changing, their friends are changing. It's a pivotal point in their life where, hey, we got to drive home. Hey, if you do heroin, if you do cocaine, if you do meth, this is what's going to happen to you in your life. And be very honest with them. And I think we really fail in law enforcement to do that now. Let me include
Tahani in this and talk about illegal drugs for college students. You're a college student at Wallace. In your opinion, is that a big problem here?
In my particular circle, it's not, but I mean, it is. You know, yes, I see it in kids that I go to class with every day. Yeah. You can just tell.
Oh. Well, I teach classes at Wallace, and I have a question. I've been doing it for years, and some of the professors and they love it, and I'll say, how many of you kids think it's okay to smoke marijuana? All 100% will raise their hand. And it kind of takes you back.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, there's nothing wrong with that, you know, and then we got some scenarios that we go through and stuff like that. But on the college scene, what we're seeing is a huge rise in prescription pill abuse.
Yep, that's
and
worse.
heroin, because when you're doing those prescription pills, it's typically opiates, so they can transition to heroin very cheaply, and because they're in college, they don't have a lot of money, so they can transition to heroin over taking Oxycontin or any other kind of opiate, and it's killing them. I mean, that's why if you see across the nation, we're having college kids die left and right. It's
And
through
so
heroin
often it's
overdose.
mixed with alcohol
Yes.
use too.
Yeah, and that's what happens is when you're taking an opiate, which is a depressant, and then they take they're drinking alcohol. Well, that's mixing two depressants. So when you mix two depressants, then it causes respiratory failure, and that's why you're seeing these kids die.
The prescription pills you're talking about, are they relatively easy to get?
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
All they have to do is go to the doctor and say, hey, I've got an injury or a problem, and the doctor will give them a prescription typically. Or they'll steal them or buy them on the streets illegally, from somebody.
Get them from their friends.
Yeah.
I mean,
And, okay, so it isn't necessarily the person getting the prescription who's going to be taking they're going to be selling the pills in
Yes.
many cases.
Yes,
So it's a money-making thing.
it is. Well, when you look at an Oxycontin pill, let's say you have an Oxycontin 80, which is 80 milligrams. That pill sells for $1 a milligram, so that one pill is $80. So
Wow.
it's extremely expensive.
Okay, now you were talking about drugs on a bigger scale. How does Coleman County fit into that? Are we like a typical county? Are we one that there isn't as much as other counties? Kind of compare that for us.
No, there's been some recent advertisements said that we were the hub for the South. Well, that's a misstatement. It's kind of well known. If you know anything about the drug world, you know that Atlanta is the hub for the Southeast.
Well,
So
that
for
makes
somebody
sense.
to say Coleman County is the hub for the South, that's not a very true and correct statement. Now, we're no different than any other county. We're no different than Marshall County or Blount County. You're going to have lower level drug distributors and you're going to have upper level drug traffickers. So we're not any different. You have a lot of people that come through Coleman because we have the interstate and those kind of things, but we're no different than any other county. I think the citizens here see a lot more drug arrests because you have a lot more deputies on the road. You have a lot more police officers that are very active in drug enforcement. You might go to some counties where, let's say, they have 10 deputies. Well, they're not as active in drug enforcement as we are here, so you don't see the amount of drug arrests in those counties that you do here. But as far as us being a drug haven, or Atlanta is still the hub for the Southeast.
As far as being sheriff, how would you distribute deputies in dealing with the drug situation? Would you make any changes in what's being done now?
Yes, I think one thing we have to do is educate our deputies that are on the road to drug enforcement. I think they're not receiving that education now because at any given time there's about 40 deputies throughout the county, on these shifts. Educate them to drug enforcement. Educate your narcotics unit to working not only immediate drug cases but long-term drug enforcement. And then even setting up a crime suppression unit that handles a lot of small complaints that come in as far as, hey, my neighbor's got 20, 30 cars coming in an hour. That can be done with a uniform patrol car. Hey, have them set up, do surveillance, and as people leave, they find probable cause and stop them. Those are immediate things that we can take to help the community. Typically those are not long-term investigations.
Let me touch on briefly on one other item that's in the news, immigration, illegal aliens. Is this a major problem in Coleman?
We have illegal aliens in Coleman. I don't think it is a problem as a whole like it is in other places across the state. It's something that we don't deal with a whole lot unless it's in drug enforcement.
Okay.
And at that point, we're arresting them and bringing them in anyway. So.
And it seems like a lot of the immigrants are coming here for jobs.
Yes.
They're solid citizens looking for work.
Yes.
And not a major problem.
Typically in our area, that's what we'll see.
Yeah.
Now there's some other areas towards the southwest part of the United States. It's completely different. The scheme of the reason they come in, you see a lot more Hispanic gangs and those kind of things that are very violent, and their whole purpose is to come in and run a drug trafficking organization into the U.S.
Okay. The runoff is Tuesday. We'll give you an opportunity to tell the viewers why they should vote for you.
Well, as your sheriff, we will set a new standard in drug enforcement. We're going to be more responsive to the needs of the citizens of Coleman County. And one of the most important things is I will be accessible to every citizen of Coleman County. This is my home. This is where I'm going to raise my children. And it's as important to me to raise my children in a safe place as it is for you to raise yours. And as your sheriff, that's what I'm going to bring is safety and security to the families of Coleman County.
Very good, Matt. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it, to feel it, to be in it, to be upon it, and to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Most frequently asked questions I receive out on the campaign trail is, why do you want to be the sheriff of Coleman County? Coleman County is my home. It's where I was born and raised, and it's where my wife Susie and I will raise our 2 boys. And there's nothing more important to me than my Lord and Savior, my family, and my home. And I would like to ask for your vote.
Do you know who's helping Mac Buttram with this campaign? Montgomery insider Charlotte Meadows, an Obama disciple bent on changing Alabama's schools. Another Buttram supporter is same-sex marriage advocate Michelle Rhee. When head of the Washington, D.C. school system, Rhee faced accusations of a cheating scandal on student test scores to make herself look better. Is this who we want shaping our children's education? One candidate says no. This Tuesday, vote Republican candidate Corey Harbison for state representative.
And we continue with more of Today on 2. We have some prizes to give away. Let's see what the prizes are for this Friday. We have the free Piggy Express combo. That's a barbecue pork sandwich, fries, and drink, courtesy of Jim and Nick's Barbecue. And we have a large pizza from Coleman Pizza Hut. One more prize, the day pass to the Wellness and Aquatic Center. Boy, we've got 3 good prizes for today.
Eat your big lunch and then go work it off.
I'll have to come up with a tough question for today, won't I?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do a tough question. Let's look at our ads. Jim and Nick's Community Barbecue. We give you our best. Jim and Nick's Barbecue, of course, located on Cherokee Avenue Southwest. Or check out their website, jimandnicksbarbecue.com.
Knight Free Insurance Agency has been providing insurance coverage for over 3 generations, and they were named one of the top 10 growth agencies in the state of Alabama for auto owners. You can visit them on the web at knight-freeinsurance.com.
Brown & Company Beverages, keeping you cool this summer. They have all the best brands in domestic, imported, local, and regional beer and wine. Brown & Company Beverages.
Deb's Bookstore is your hometown bookstore. Gift certificates are available for all your gift-giving needs, and browsers are always welcome. Used books are half price, and new books are 20% off every day at Deb's Bookstore.
Brand Point Pharmacy, the original home of the 2 Old Goats product line. And they say, don't let allergies blow you away. Get them before they get you. Allergy products available at Grand Point Pharmacy.
Mullins Body Shop, you've counted on them for over 50 years for your auto body repair and towing, and you can count on them today. You can call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jen at 734-1353.
It's My Party has balloons of all shapes and sizes, singing telegrams from Lulu the Gorilla, anything you need for any type of a party at It's My Party.
Queen's Antiques has a new location in Highway Pickers. They're just a couple miles from I-65 on Highway 278 West, and go in and ask about their discounts. They have sideboards, sewing machines, wine cabinets, writing desks, and more.
Auto Tech Repair and Service, transmission and brake repair, major engine repair on all vehicles, foreign and domestic. That's Auto Tech, County Road 1354.
Jolly Time Rentals, where fun is always in the air. They have licensed inflatables, slides, water slides, obstacle courses, bounce slide combos, and concession equipment rentals. You can call 256-620-JOLLY to get yours at Jolly Time Rentals.
And Cotton State Barns, where you can buy or rent to own carports, playsets, utility trailers, and storage buildings. Barns starting at just $14.96. There's no credit check. You're approved. Cotton State Barns. There we go with some of the merchant ads. And our question for today is what? We're going to ask about the Wellness and Aquatic Center. What was the question we were going to use?
Who played at the most recent Concert in the Park series?
Who played at the Concert in the Park last night?
Matter
of fact, it was somebody that we interviewed last week, too.
So it's not quite as hard as maybe it should be, but it's a little challenging.
Okay. Who was the act at Concert in the Park? And we talked about that all this week on the Wellness and Aquatic Center ad. Our phone number is 256-734-7399. And, oh boy, you win barbecue from Jim and X Barbecue, a 5-topping pizza from Pizza Hut, and a day pass that admits 6 people to the Wellness and Aquatic Center.
That's my whole family.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and call in right now. We're going to watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, this is Adam Shedd, loan officer with Premier Bank. These days you hear people talk about customer service. We at Premier Bank believe and take it seriously. Whether it's coming in the door and being greeted with a hello or smile, or calling and talking to a live person, we take customer service seriously. So come by any of our 9 locations and give us a try. You won't be disappointed.
Okay, let's see if we can give away our prizes for today. Once again, the question on the Wellness and Aquatic Center ad, we talked about Concert in the Park. We want to know who was the entertainer last night. And we have a caller ready to go. Hello, who's calling?
This is Shirley.
And from where are you calling?
Farmart.
From Vinemont. Okay, who was the entertainer last night?
It's Allie and the Alley Cat.
Oh, you're right on top of it. Did you go to the concert?
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, you should have. She's a good entertainer. Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Yes, Allie and the Alley Cats.
She's only 14.
Yes, 14 years old. And the Alley Cats are a pretty veteran band that played a long time. She's got good backup music there.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, a good show. And we're going to stay up to date with Allie and let you know other places she'll be appearing.
Yeah.
As a fine young entertainer. Let's look at the wellness ad and the rest of our merchant ads right now. Starting with Pizza Hut of Coleman, they have the all-you-can-eat lunch buffet, 11 till 2, priced at just $6.49, located on 2nd Avenue North.
Earl's Body Shop is celebrating 50 years in business. They do large and small towing, and they go local or they go long distance. On Highway 31 North in Coleman, that's Earl's Body Shop.
Tires for Less, more than just tires. They do oil changes, minor engine repair, replace shocks and brakes. They have Bridgestone and Firestone tires as well. Tires for Less.
And there it is, Heritage Park Concert Series. Yesterday was Allie and the Alley Cats. Next Thursday is Horizon, which is a variety of music, and it's on Thursdays from 6:30 to 8 p.m. in Heritage Park. And go and check those out because we've got some great local entertainment here in Coleman.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue for $14.99. You can feed a lot of people. A full pound of barbecue, 2 sides and 4 buns. Mike is located in the Berlin Quick Stop on Highway 278.
And Dairy Queen's Blizzard of the Month is Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Pie, chocolate and peanut butter and ice cream, and it just sounds all sorts of delicious. And they're also featuring their $5 lunch every day from 11 to 4.
Mr. Hicks Menswear has dress shirts, trousers, suits, blazers, and formal wear, All the clothing coming in regular, big, and tall sizes at Mr. Hicks Menswear.
Chesley Oaks Golf Course is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week. It's an 18-hole golf course that has a full practice facility, beautifully manicured bent greens, and 4 sets of tees to suit golfers of all abilities. That is Chesley Oaks Golf Course.
Renard's Gallery and Gifts is an art gallery for viewing and for purchase. Gift items are also available, located right downtown on 1st Avenue Southeast.
Harvell Homes in Coleman and in Good Hope, they have houses and apartments for rent. They have 2 to 6 bedroom single family homes and 1 to 2 bedroom apartments. That's Harvell Homes.
There we go with our merchant ads. Stay tuned. We'll be back with our community billboards. We'll draw for our birthday winner and anniversary winner for this week. Coming up next.
In the nation, we reward safe driving. Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off every year of safe driving, which means you could save a lot of Benjamins. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Hi, I'm Jay Mullins with Premier Bank.
And I'm Jacob Mullins.
For more than 26 years, we've been providing friendly personal banking services to the citizens of Coleman and surrounding counties. We continue to provide new and improved services to our customers, and we even have a new look. So come by and see us at any of our 9 convenient locations. And remember, the same friendly personal service, and we're open on Saturdays.
Do you know who's helping Mac Buttram with this campaign? Montgomery insider Charlotte Meadows, an Obama disciple bent on changing Alabama's schools. Another Buttram supporter is same-sex marriage advocate Michelle Rhee. When head of the Washington, D.C. school system, Rhee faced accusations of a cheating scandal on student test scores to make herself look better. Is this who we want shaping our children's education? One candidate says no. This Tuesday, vote Republican candidate Corey Harbison for state representative.
And now it's time for our community billboards, which are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Hoover High School head football coach Josh Niblett will be speaking about faith and football at Cornerstone Church of the Nazarene on Sunday, July 13th at 10 a.m. The Dodge City Fire Department Swamp Johns Dinner will be tomorrow, July 12th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. off Highway 69 in Dodge City, and your tickets can be purchased for $10 at the door. The Coleman County Sacred Heart Convention is also taking place tomorrow and Sunday, July 12th and 13th from 9:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. The event is free and visitors are most welcome.
And this is at the courthouse.
It's at the courthouse. Okay. And the save the date for the Power Camp taking place July 14th through 18th. It'll be at Coleman Heritage Park and at East Elementary, and you can contact Jamie Strange, Director of Camp Ministries, for more information. And Cornerstone Church of the Nazarene is also having a Kids Crusade next week, July 17th through 19th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And it'll continue through July 20th at 10 a.m. The Coleman City School System is conducting a Child Find campaign in an effort to locate and evaluate children from birth to 21 years of age with disabilities who reside within the corporate city limits of Coleman. For more information, you can call 256-734-2233 at extension 9041. And if you have a community billboard you'd like to share with us, you can share it with us on our webpage at channel2coleman.com. You can leave it for us by phone at 256-734-7399 or be our friend on Facebook at Channel2Coleman. And we'd like to wish a happy birthday on this Friday to Andrew Warnke, Matthew Owens, Stacia Henderson, Annette Monk, and Donnie Woods. And tomorrow, Jake Curtis, Evan Curtis, and Hinton Hendricks. And on Sunday, we have Chris Powers and Paul Mutzkus. So happy birthday to all of you. And all of our birthdays are entered for our drawing to win the ice cream cake from Dairy Queen, which will be taking place in just a minute. And don't forget to call in your anniversaries because the weekly anniversary winner receives a $15 gift certificate to the Candle Garden.
Okay, let's do our drawing for our birthday winner and see who gets the cake from Dairy Queen. It is Evan Curtis.
Congratulations.
Evan's birthday coming up tomorrow.
Good birthday present.
And we had one anniversary
Just
this
one.
week. So Let's see,
Dylan and Emily Mobley.
Okay,
So happy
Mobley's.
anniversary. That was on Monday.
Anniversary gift certificate from the Candle Garden. And our weather now brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. It'll be sunny today, a high of 92, low tonight 69. Sunny again tomorrow with a high of 93. That's our program for today. Thank you for watching Today on 2.
Hope you have a great day.